Imagine returning from a 4-month work trip to your quiet Montana retreat, only to find your dream cabin's lumber vanished like a bad magic trick. But this wasn't some random heist. It was your snooty neighbors from the Willow Bluffs HOA, playing eco-warriors with a side of self-righteous theft. And oh, the irony, they accused you of illegal logging while building their precious community pavilion with your stolen goods. I pulled up to my 5-acre slice of heaven just past noon, the gravel crunching under my tires like brittle secrets. The pines whispered warnings, but I shrugged it off until I spotted the gate, twisted like it had been shoulder-checked by a bulldozer. My jaw tightened. This wasn't wildlife damage. This was deliberate. The kind of oops that screams entitlement. Stepping through, the air felt heavier, like the land was holding its breath. My stack of lodgepole pine logs, 40 beauties, each branded with my serial mark, H followed by numbers burned deep, was gone. Just a scarred gravel pad mocking me. I knelt, fingers tracing loader tracks, fresh and arrogant, snaking toward my access path. Someone knew this place too well. A splinter of pine caught my eye, fresh and accusing. I pocketed it, pulse steady but mind racing. They'd cut my trail cam's wires clean, professional, cocky. I called the sheriff. Voice flat, theft on my parcel. Not tools. Timber. Marked and paid for. Deputy Collins showed up quick, nodding at the evidence. Clean job, he muttered, snapping photos. They knew you were gone. I didn't rage, I observed. Like always. Slow burn wins over hot heads. Days later, a crisp envelope arrived from Willow Bluffs HOA. 3 miles east, that vinyl siding kingdom of petty rules and fake smiles. Dear property owner, it read. All polite poison. Your unlawfully harvested timber from our protected slope has been reclaimed for community use. Environmental review pending. I chuckled darkly, crumpling it. Reclaimed? They'd trespassed, stolen, and spun a yarn, making me the villain. Rumors had already spread. Neighbors eyed me like I was the tree hugger's nightmare. But I stayed silent, gathering ammo, receipts, mill records, GPS hauls. Patience, my weapon. I crashed their HOA meeting uninvited, standing in the back of that lemon-scented beige hall, arms crossed. Karen Stonewell waddled to the podium, blazer straining, helmet hair defiant, flashing her empty grin. Good afternoon, friends. We've heroically retrieved poached lumber from that rogue parcel. Slides flickered, my logs, rebranded as theirs. For our pavilion, community pride. Murmurs of approval rippled. I stepped forward, voice mild but slicing. Interesting slideshow. Karen. Recognize this. I held up a photo of my branded log. She faltered, smile cracking. Misunderstanding. We're protecting nature. I smirked. From what? Your own greed. The room shifted, whispers turning skeptical. Her son, the Iron Vest princeling, glared, but I ignored him. Later, a whistleblower slipped me HOA chats. Can't let that outsider build. Spin the eco angle. Logs are ours now. Black humor hit. Thieves preaching ethics? Laughable, if not infuriating. At their pavilion site, half erected like a guilty skeleton, I arrived with Detective Kinney and a warrant. Karen bustled over, saccharine venom dripping. Detective, this is absurd. We're the victims here. Kinney eyed her coolly. Step aside. I brushed sawdust from a beam. H21974 stared back. Silence exploded. Karen blustered. That proves nothing. Improper harvest. Her face reddened. Ridiculous in denial. Workers paused. Tools dropping. The foreman muttered. We thought it was legit. I leaned in, whispering to Karen, you didn't steal wood. You stole my time, and thought I'd roll over like your spineless board. Her son huffed up. You'll regret this. But Kenny slapped the injunction, halted. Evidence seized. Fractures spread. Workers backed off. Her grip slipping. Hilarity in the hypocrisy. Eco-saviors caught red-handed. The courthouse showdown sealed it. My lawyer laid out proof like dominoes. Docs. Photos. Chats. Karen's attorney blabbered good intentions, but the judge wasn't buying. Unlawful seizure, he ruled. Gavel cracking like Justice's fist. Karen deflated. Son scowling as fines piled up. Pavilion doomed. I rebuilt my cabin slow, with new logs and a mutt named Karma barking watch. The land breathed free again, no rules but mine. Was the HOA just overzealous guardians? Or power-drunk bullies hiding behind community to steal what wasn't theirs?